And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Jason Kipnis will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Michael Brantley gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first. First pitch coming, here it is. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the. Elvis Andrus comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Elvis.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Andrew McCutcheon gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Smith giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Carlos Santana makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
The catcher, number 41.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hit hard to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Jose Ramirez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. And Peralta will put this one away for out number 2. Coco Crisp, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive to left. Trumbo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Matt Carpenter strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Santana. A quick out number 1. Mark Trumbo will get his first cuts here.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Crisp. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Brandon Moss gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he lays off there, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Alan Smith is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Right fielder, Alan Smith.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. Lonnie Chisenhall stands in. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting,
Francisco Lindor will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it, and we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Jason Kipnis stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And, Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Albert Pujols digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And reined in, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the third baseman, Johnny Peralta. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley, shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Brian Pena digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High in the air out to center field. Crisp waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Michael Brantley is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, Michael Brantley certainly has blossomed into one of the elite players in this league. He's a good all-around talent, and in 2014 was really his coming-out party.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Carlos Santana is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Nope,
that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. McCutcheon will call everyone off and track it down for out number 2. Edwin Encarnacion is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Elvis Andrus is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And this is lined right back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. He flew out in his last at-bat. Squares around and drops down a good one. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Andrew McCutcheon is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Number 13, second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the end. Jose Ramirez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty and set to stand in the center fielder Coco Crisp. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. There to take it is Trumbo, and there are 2 away now. Alan Smith is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. And Mark Trumbo comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Nice.
First baseman.
Brandon Moss comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Designated hitter, Lonnie Chisenhall.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it now is Trumbo, and the converted infielder has it for the first out. Francisco Lindor will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Jason Kipnis will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And the runner back. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Well, with all the bases Kipnis is capable of stealing, it's no surprise why his uniform is so dirty all the time. He stole more than 30 in 2012 and 13, 22 bags in 2014.
Yeah, and not quite as many steals in 2015, but his overall production was still pretty great, especially for a second baseman.
How about it?
Michael Brantley will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Johnny Peralta gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Third baseman.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Smith is there, 1 out. Settling in now, Brian Pena, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. He tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Brantley. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Stephen Piscotty will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. hit to third. Scooped up. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
So one gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And there's ball 1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Moss will handle this one, and there are 2 away now. Jose Ramirez will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances.
Well, Matt, so much of hitting is being able to make the necessary adjustments, and he needs to make one here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Andrew McCutchen steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Still no runs on the board for either team, and it might come down to who can manufacture a run first.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Here comes the first pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Tap foul at home plate. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired, 1 away. Striding into the box, Matt Carpenter. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Crisp moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Mark Trumbo stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Crisp over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coco Crisp will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the over so far.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Trumbull is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th.
Alan Smith.
On the ground to third. Peralta's there. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Brandon Moss will start things out in the inning for St. Louis with all eyes on Albert Pujols due to hit second in the inning.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out, so this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Brantley going back, still going back. He's there and records the first out. Albert Pujols will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Dan Otero is into the ballgame now.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Down the third baseline. Ramirez takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Johnny Peralta will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Ready now, Brian Pena will swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Runners off for second. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Francisco Lindor ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line towards center field on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. Now, Zach Duke will he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Mike Napoli will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at and the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. McCutchen is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Michael Brantley will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runners are at first and third with none out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Trumbull. He's got it one away. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Carlos Santana steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to Moss, and they get the double play to get him out of the... Leading off the inning, Elvis Andrus, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Line drive to center field. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th. Stephen Piscotty comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So striding in, Andrew McCutcheon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. On the move is Crisp. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And a relay home, and he is in there. Matt Carpenter will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as this... Edwin Encarnacion stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he didn't look good on a changeup last time, and he just skied it. So don't be surprised if he sees a similar approach on this at-bat.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Piscotty looking up, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Your attention, please.
So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. And the Tribe take a 2-1 lead. So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pena is under it, makes the play, 1 away. Coco Crisp digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Popped high in the air. Andrews settles under it near second, and he makes the catch for the second out. Alan Smith stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. To short. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Mark Trumbull, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Skied into straightaway right. Napoli has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Brandon Moss will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Andrew Miller will get the call here, an inning later than usual. Jed Jerko will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The designated hitter.
Albert Pujols will step in, a ground out victim as last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Lindor comes up with it. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt.
With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background to look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the St. Louis Cardinals. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Liner toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Jason Kipnis is in now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. 2-0. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit out toward second. A quick out number one. Michael Brantley makes his first appearance here, and he'll do so in a good RBI spot. Leadoff man at third with one down. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. In to score is the runner from third, and he is into second base with an RBI double. Striding into the box, Carlos Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. One out and a runner on second base. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw gets him. Two down. Edwin Encarnacion will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Fastball, whoa, look out, that just about got him in the coconut. 2 out, nobody on. 3-1 now. Sinker misses, ball 4. Jose Ramirez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Elvis Andrus comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Right fielder.
Now to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Andrew McCutcheon gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Coco Crisp makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Andrews onto the grass. 1 out. Alan Smith will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Lonnie Chisenhall takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Francisco Lindor will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. And there's the good fastball that time from Wainwright as he gets ahead 0-1. And he misses with it. Slapped hard the opposite way. Trumbo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Leading off the inning, Matt Carpenter, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Second baseman.
Hard hit ball to second. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Into the box now, Mark Trumbo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. In the air to straightaway right. Moving under it, Smith. 1 away. Brandon Moss is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And there's ball 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Hit the other way out toward right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Jason Kipnis is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Second baseman.
Now a hard liner toward short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Michael Brantley stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out, runner on first. High and deep to right center field. McCutchen going back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Carlos Santana stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
On the move is Trumbo, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. Kipnis will take the turn and head for home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. He drew a walk his first time up.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Jose Ramirez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Johnny Peralta, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Lindor comes up with it and reined in one away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brian Pena. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kipnis ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning. Elvis Andrus will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And a long run, but he's there to track it. Coco Crisp is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Center fielder, number 4.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, McCutchen. He's got it one away. Alan Smith is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hits it high and deep out to center field. McCutchen racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stephen Piscotty is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Crisp is there to make the catch, and the home half of the fourth starts with a one-pitch out. Ready now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Matt Carpenter will dig in. He singled his first time around. Kluber pauses. Here's the first pitch. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be two. And he'll be tagged out at second base on a good, smart play there. On to Encarnacion, and it's in. Francisco Lindor will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis. Hit well on the ground to first. And the toss goes to Wainwright at the bag for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Lined hard toward right center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Michael Brantley will dig in. He had an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. Lifted in the air out to center field. McCutchen is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Now in the box, Carlos Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Here's a fly ball well hit. Piscotty looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Home run number 5 on the year as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. High pop-up. Wainwright just to the right of the mound. And that ends the inning. Mark Trumbo comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Smith moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting,
Brandon Moss is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Chopped foul right at home plate. Kluber sets his sights, coming at him with the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The designated hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. That rolls foul for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Jose Ramirez will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the sixth. Grounded up the first baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Coco Crisp will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Andrus on to Moss, and they get them both. The double play. Alan Smith digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Johnny Peralta gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Kluber's ready. 0-1 on its way. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And taken in out there for the first out. Brian Pena is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pulled toward right center field. Smith giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Elvis Andrus will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Encarnacion is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Alex Reyes is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Tap fouled at home plate. Set to deliver on 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Francisco Lindor gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. Jason Kipnis ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Boy, Michael Brantley certainly has blossomed into one of the elite players in this league. He's a good all-around talent, and in 2014 was really his coming-out party.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. 5 runs, 11 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The tag, and he is out. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Carpenter has it. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Carlos Santana is in to try and get that second run of the inning across, as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the...
Leading off the inning, Stephen Piscotty, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Andrew McCutcheon will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Matt Carpenter will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Crisp is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Edwin Encarnacion comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Piscotty sprinting after it. 1 down. Jose Ramirez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Grounded to the right. To his right, Moss. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Coco Crisp will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Mark Trumbo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Brandon Moss will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A runner at first with no outs here. And another foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Into the seats, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Alan Smith will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Right fielder, Alan.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He singled his last time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Francisco Lindor. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Hit sharply toward the right side. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. Jason Kipnis will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. High in the air into shallow left center. Trumbo has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Johnny Peralta will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Brian Pena will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
There now is Coco as he takes it in for the first out. Elvis Andrus will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Tag from Kipnis, and he's out at second base. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. First pitch on its way. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Crisp moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but anytime your bullpen a day off, does nothing but help your club in the long run.